The world is on the cusp of an AI revolution, and Africa is no longer sitting on the sidelines. While the West and East have traditionally been the focal points for technological innovation, Africa is emerging as a key player in the AI landscape. From Nairobi's bustling tech hubs to South Africa's smart city initiatives, the continent is embracing artificial intelligence in ways that will redefine its future. The question is, how is Africa using AI, and what does it mean for the continent's development? At the heart of this transformation lies Africa's youthful population, with over 60% of its people under the age of 25. This young workforce is eager to adapt to new technologies and solve the continent's most pressing challenges through innovation. Governments, too, are waking up to the potential of AI. African nations are increasingly investing in AI research, establishing national AI strategies, and collaborating with global tech giants. But Africa's path to AI adoption isn't just about cutting-edge technology, it's about addressing real-world problems that have plagued the continent for centuries. Africa's journey with AI is being powered by a mix of startups, universities, and governmental initiatives. In countries like Kenya and Nigeria, tech entrepreneurs are already developing AI-driven solutions to improve sectors such as agriculture, healthcare, and education. These local innovators are not just copying ideas from the West, they are creating homegrown AI solutions that address the unique needs of African societies. For instance, AI-powered apps are being developed to combat the spread of diseases like malaria and COVID-19, providing early detection and mobile solutions in rural areas with limited access to healthcare. However, the potential of AI in Africa extends far beyond solving traditional problems. The continent is looking to AI as a tool to leapfrog traditional stages of development. Imagine AI enabling entire cities to be built with sustainable urban planning from the ground up, or AI-driven industries that generate jobs and bolster Africa's economic power. The possibilities are endless, and the future is already here. As Africa's AI ecosystem matures, it's clear that this technological leap is not just a tool for progress, it's a game-changer that could reshape the entire global order. But despite the exciting possibilities, Africa faces unique challenges in its AI journey. The lack of robust infrastructure, digital literacy, and access to capital poses hurdles. Yet, these obstacles are not insurmountable. With strategic investments, strong leadership, and partnerships with global players, Africa is poised to harness AI as a means to unlock its potential. The rise of AI in Africa is more than a technological shift, it's a cultural awakening, an affirmation that Africa is ready to lead in the digital age. Agriculture has long been the backbone of African economies, employing over 60% of the continent's workforce. Yet, despite its importance, the sector faces numerous challenges, including climate change, inefficient farming methods, and food insecurity. In response to these challenges, artificial intelligence, AI, is offering a transformative solution. AI-driven technologies are helping African farmers increase productivity, improve crop yields, and combat the effects of climate change. One of the most significant applications of AI in agriculture is precision farming. By using AI-powered sensors, drones, and satellite data, farmers can gather detailed information about their soil, crops, and weather patterns. This data allows them to make more informed decisions about irrigation, fertilization, and pest control, ultimately leading to higher crop yields and reduced resource waste. For example, AI tools can analyze soil moisture levels to optimize irrigation schedules, ensuring that water is used efficiently in regions where water scarcity is a growing concern. In addition to precision farming, AI is also helping African farmers tackle the challenges of climate change. Through machine learning algorithms, AI systems can predict weather patterns, enabling farmers to prepare for droughts, floods, or extreme temperatures. By receiving early warnings, farmers can adjust planting schedules or shift crops to areas less prone to climate-related disruptions, ultimately safeguarding food security across the continent. AI-powered climate prediction models are becoming crucial tools for managing the unpredictable nature of Africa's weather systems. AI is also addressing post-harvest losses, which have been a major issue in African agriculture. In many parts of the continent, inadequate storage facilities and poor transportation infrastructure result in the loss of up to 40% of crops after harvest. AI-based solutions, such as smart storage systems and logistics platforms, are helping farmers optimize storage conditions and improve supply chain management. These technologies ensure that food reaches markets faster, reducing spoilage and ensuring that African communities have access to fresh produce year-round. From small-scale farmers to large agricultural enterprises, AI is driving a revolution in African agriculture. As governments and private companies invest in AI technologies, they are creating a new agricultural ecosystem that not only boosts productivity but also fosters economic growth and sustainability. By embracing AI, Africa is positioning itself to overcome long-standing challenges in agriculture and secure its place as a global food supplier. With the right infrastructure, education, and investment, AI is set to transform agriculture into a thriving, sustainable sector that feeds Africa and the world. Access to quality healthcare remains one of the most pressing issues in Africa. With vast rural areas underserved by traditional medical infrastructure, millions of Africans still lack access to basic health services. However, artificial intelligence, AI, is emerging as a powerful tool to bridge this healthcare divide. By leveraging AI, African nations are finding innovative solutions to improve healthcare delivery, increase efficiency, and tackle diseases that disproportionately affect the continent. AI is already making strides in diagnostics. Machine learning algorithms are being used to analyze medical images, such as X-rays, MRIs, and CT scans, to detect conditions like tuberculosis, malaria, and even cancer at earlier stages. These AI systems are capable of providing accurate, quick, and low-cost diagnostic support, particularly in regions with a shortage of skilled doctors. In countries like Kenya and Nigeria, AI-powered platforms are assisting healthcare workers in diagnosing diseases faster and with greater precision, enabling timely treatment and saving lives. Moreover, AI is enhancing the reach of healthcare services through telemedicine. In rural and remote areas where doctors and hospitals are scarce, telemedicine platforms are connecting patients with healthcare providers via mobile phones or the internet. AI plays a key role in these platforms by assisting in triage, suggesting potential diagnoses based on symptoms, and recommending treatments. For example, an AI-powered mobile health app might analyze a patient's symptoms and medical history, providing real-time medical advice or facilitating virtual consultations with doctors. AI is also crucial in managing the treatment of chronic diseases such as HIV, AIDS, malaria, and diabetes, which remain endemic in many parts of Africa. By integrating AI into healthcare management systems, doctors can track patient data, predict disease progression, and personalize treatments. AI-powered tools are even being used to track medication adherence, ensuring that patients stay on their prescribed treatment regimens. This level of monitoring is especially important for chronic conditions that require long-term management, helping to prevent complications and improve patient outcomes. The use of AI in Africa's healthcare system is not without challenges. Limited access to data, unreliable internet connections, and a shortage of skilled professionals are barriers that must be addressed. However, the potential benefits are enormous. As African countries continue to invest in AI technologies and digital health platforms, they are making strides toward providing universal healthcare access, reducing the healthcare gap, and improving the overall health of their populations. AI is helping Africa leapfrog traditional healthcare limitations, turning the continent into a model for how technology can revolutionize healthcare systems. Education remains a significant challenge in many African nations, with millions of children lacking access to quality schooling. Poor infrastructure, limited resources, and a shortage of trained teachers hinder educational progress across the continent. However, artificial intelligence, AI, is beginning to play a transformative role in reshaping education in Africa, offering solutions that enhance learning outcomes, provide access to resources, and help bridge the educational gap. AI is revolutionizing personalized learning. With AI-powered platforms, students can receive lessons tailored to their individual needs, progressing at their own pace. These platforms adapt to the strengths and weaknesses of each learner, providing targeted support where needed. In countries like Kenya and South Africa, AI-driven tools enable students in remote areas to access high-quality educational content, often for the first time, helping to close the education gap between rural and urban areas. Moreover, AI is addressing the widespread teacher shortage in Africa. AI-based intelligent tutoring systems provide real-time feedback on assignments, guide students through complex subjects, and offer explanations in a variety of formats. These tools not only supplement teachers but also ensure consistent support for students, especially in classrooms where teachers are overburdened or unavailable. By automating administrative tasks like grading, AI frees up teachers' time to focus on more interactive teaching methods. AI is also helping reduce dropout rates by identifying students at risk of falling behind. Through the analysis of student performance data, AI can predict which students are struggling and may need additional support. Early intervention can then be provided, such as personalized tutoring or extra resources, to help students stay on track and complete their education. This approach improves retention and ensures that more students graduate with the skills they need to succeed in life. Finally, AI is expanding access to higher education and vocational training. Online courses, virtual classrooms, and AI-powered platforms now offer flexible learning opportunities for students in remote areas. These platforms provide affordable and scalable education, allowing students to gain degrees and professional certifications without the need to attend traditional institutions. By making education more accessible and adaptable, AI is preparing Africa's youth for the future workforce, driving economic growth and technological advancement across the continent. As artificial intelligence, AI, becomes an integral part of Africa's development, it brings with it a host of ethical challenges that need careful consideration. While AI holds immense potential for improving lives across the continent, its deployment must be balanced with the protection of rights, privacy, and cultural values. Navigating these ethical dilemmas is crucial as African nations develop their own AI governance frameworks to ensure that the technology benefits all people, not just a privileged few. One of the foremost concerns is data privacy. In an era where AI relies heavily on data, the question of who controls and has access to personal information becomes critical. For example, AI-powered healthcare platforms collect vast amounts of sensitive health data, which could be exploited if not properly secured. African governments and institutions must work to establish robust data protection laws to prevent misuse and safeguard citizens' privacy. Without these measures, there is a risk of deepening the digital divide and exacerbating inequalities in the access to information. Bias in AI algorithms is another pressing issue. AI systems are only as good as the data they are trained on, and if these datasets are skewed or unrepresentative, the results can perpetuate existing biases. In Africa, where there is significant diversity in terms of language, ethnicity, and culture, ensuring that AI systems are trained on diverse and inclusive datasets is crucial. Failing to do so could lead to AI solutions that fail to meet the needs of marginalized communities, further entrenching inequality and discrimination. Additionally, the impact of AI on traditional African cultures and employment must be considered. While AI can bring efficiencies and economic opportunities, it also raises concerns about job displacement. Many African countries are still heavily reliant on labor-intensive industries like agriculture and mining. As AI-powered automation begins to replace certain jobs, there is a risk of economic disruption, particularly for low-skilled workers. Governments and businesses must work together to ensure that workers are reskilled and prepared for the changing job market, thereby avoiding social unrest and protecting livelihoods. Finally, as AI adoption accelerates, African countries must collaborate internationally to create ethical guidelines and ensure that AI serves the common good. By building partnerships with global AI leaders, African nations can ensure that the technology is developed responsibly, keeping human dignity and ethical considerations at the forefront. With the right governance, transparency, and inclusivity, AI can become a powerful force for positive change in Africa, transforming societies, economies, and the future of the continent. In conclusion, AI is reshaping Africa's future, unlocking new possibilities across agriculture, healthcare, education, and beyond. While challenges like ethics, privacy, and job displacement remain, the opportunities for progress are immense. As Africa embraces AI, it has the potential to leapfrog traditional development stages and lead the world in innovation. The future is bright, and the AI revolution is just beginning. If you found this insightful, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more on how technology is transforming Africa's future.